And I find it highly ironic that those officers were slain safeguarding the rights of our biggest critics. It's hard to digest this morning. Any loss of life is tragic. And again, thoughts and prayers to everyone, but particularly those officers who were there trying to ensure the safety of those people that really have an alternative view of policing in this country.
Turning to St. Paul, Minnesota, could something like what happened there happen here, do you think?
Well, those are tough questions, and I've talked to the press about that in the past. First and foremost, I ask people not to rush to judgment, and then you have to understand, for any chief to comment about something that happens in another part of the country, first and foremost, we don't have a nationalized police force in the country. So there are different screening processes for each police department. There's different psychological and background checks. There's different training in the academy and then ongoing afterwards. And then there's different standards for policies, procedures, and law. So it's almost impossible for a chief to just glance at an incident that happened someplace else and come up with a critical answer in regards to whether it was justified or not. And that's why I ask everybody not to rush to judgment. Could there be a critical incident in any community? Of course, we could have an officer involved in a tragic shooting in any point in the city. I think that if you look back to the history of this department, there have been issues with some of the officers that we've had in the past, and that's quite honestly. And then we've had officers perform admirably and commendably. Most notably, I'll point out Noah lost in 2012. Officer Kevin Ambrose gave his life to protect a minority female and her child. And it's how quick that people forget that it's a balance. The vast majority of public safety personnel took this job with an oath of office sworn to protect and preserve life. And it's a small minority of officers that are either hired incorrectly, lose their focus, or make tragic mistakes. And the focus should not be on that small percentage. I don't think any profession could survive that type of scrutiny. And yes, there should be change. And yes, maybe there should be national training standards. I know the president and there's a federal task force that have already reviewed that. But the answer is nonviolence, peaceful protests. This country is built on a predicate of the ability of the average person to speak his mind and ask for change. And we will support and protect those people in this country that want change. That's what we do.